Go.
How we
Okay.
doing?
Okay, Jacob. Now we're back
Yes.
again. Today
Yeah.
it's glad to see you again after how long? 1 week ago.
Yeah, about a week.
One
About
week,
a
right?
week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Many happened in the few weeks that you also have interviewed by VOA, right?
That's they came here, hopefully they like what they see and
Yes.
hopefully they do a program. I don't know. Maybe they think I'm too ugly for TV.
Can wait to see the the report from VOA.
Yeah.
Yes.
Me too. I don't know.
Yes.
I mean,
Every
well,
day,
it's
you know that every day I browsing the VOA website and I type your name, Jacob Cass, in the website. But there's still no Jacob Cass. Hopefully
Ah,
then I can see your article,
well,
your video, right?
you know, they they um they wanted me to do most of the interview in Bahasa Indonesia, yeah.
Oh.
So it's probably gonna take 2 years to edit because my language was so bad.
But you use Bahasa or use English when the
So I was
VOA?
campur, yeah. It
Campur.
was they want me to use as much Indonesian as I can, but then I get stuck, so I switch to English and then I switch back, and then I say things wrong. Like I talk about food and I'm like saya tidak suka makanan dari laut, tapi saya akan makan semua dari tanah. And then everybody laughs because I eat the food from the dirt. I don't know. It's
I think that's why the video is not yet complete because they
oh,
they busy to edit the
it's gonna
video.
take 2 years to edit. The editing is it's
Uh,
terrible.
but honestly, I can wait to see your interview in VOA because I think that what you have done is very unique and amazing, right? That with by VOA, hopefully that many people know about your effort to preserve the photo
I mean,
collection
it's
of
just
Indonesian history, right?
I mean, if they like it, they like it. What can I say? I mean, I think it's cool. Hopefully other people think it's cool too. I'm not. I don't try to. I don't think it's a. I don't want to say it's amazing, but like I hope they like it.
Yes. At least you have tried the best. Okay, Jacob.
I mean,
What are you going? What
I do what I can.
yes. Okay, Jacob. What photo you want to show to us today?
Let's show you this. It's a portrait, right?
Yes.
From the United Pictorial Press. This is the original.
Yes.
This was the original. Mr. Dr. BJ Habibie.
Oh, the Mr.
Yes,
Crack.
1987.
1987.
Minister
So
for Research and Technology, Dr. BJ Habibie.
it's
Look at that smiling face. Happy guy.
yes. He still look young, right? At that time.
Yeah, 1987.
7. You know that he was
Look at that
one
face.
of
Yes,
my
nice guy.
yes. He have a great smile. You know
Yeah.
that Habibie is one
He
of
seems like a happy guy. I mean,
yeah.
everything.
Yes, sorry.
No, he seemed like a happy guy. I mean, every time that I ever saw him, he didn't seem angry. He didn't. He seemed very calm, smart guy. Yeah.
Yes. Uh, is he famous in US? I mean, for American?
No,
Not
no,
really.
not at
Not
all.
really.
I mean, like the only presidents that they really know in America, are the current ones as they pass, and even that is not so well known. But people know like Suharto and Sukarno because they were, Cold War and what happened. So if Americans know about Indonesia, they mostly know those two.
So,
Even if you ask the average American who's, Jokowi, they're like, huh? You know, it's Americans are very, yeah, we're very insular in that way, you know.
But if you ask to Indonesian, like from JFK, Reagan, Nixon,
Oh yeah,
everyone
yeah.
know the U.S. president. Entire world,
Everyone knows
everyone in the world.
the U.S. presidents, and everybody has an opinion. Yeah,
Yes.
everybody likes or
Ev-
hates or whatever, you know.
Everybody know the U.S. president. That's why they
Yeah,
call USA is a superpower country. They
yeah. It's
they have effect to everyone in the world.
yeah. No, I mean, and especially for a country like Indonesia, you know, the foreign policy stance of America can make a big difference in the region, you know, and you know, especially now, you know, with the Southeast Asia Sea, I mean South China Sea and everything else, the foreign policy is getting more and more important over time.
Yes.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, but yeah, but Habibie he's not well known in America at all, you know. I mean, especially because his presidential term was short, you know. I mean, he was only around for a long, so I don't think many
1.5
people,
year.
you know, have much memory.
He only from 1990. Sorry, from May 21st until October 20, 1999. It's only 1.5
Yeah,
years.
yeah. I mean, but you know, it's from what I've seen, he seemed like a smart guy. He seemed like a, you know, I don't know so much about his presidency because I know that it was a crazy time. You know, I mean, I don't think that anybody could really step in there and just it's under control. But you know, I think that especially before presidency, before that, like, you know, he seemed like a very intelligent guy, very scientific mind, a very, you know, a very, I mean, you know, like I saw the movie, you know, the Habibie and Ainun.
Oh, you
And he
watched the
seemed
movie?
like a nice guy, you know. Reza Rahadian made him look like a nice guy.
You watched the
Yeah,
movie too?
the did you see Habibie and Ainun, the Indonesian
Yes, I
film?
watched the movie.
Yeah, I saw.
It's
I
10
saw
years
it.
ago, right?
Yeah,
It's in the
he
20,
seemed like a nice guy, you know. I mean, oh,
yeah.
maybe it was it was on Netflix in America, so
Oh,
I watched it.
thanks to Netflix, right?
Yeah, so,
Okay. Okay, Kap.
I mean,
I want to
yeah,
show one.
it was on Netflix, so I, you know, that I watched that, IDH, you know, all that stuff that they had on. Yeah, let's see
Okay,
it.
like,
Let's see it. Where is it? Let's see what you got.
okay.
Yeah, I want to see
I want to
whatever
show
you have.
what? Okay. Maybe the first is this. Okay. Maybe everyone see this is a official portrait when he was
Okay.
vice president.
Okay.
Okay, but the difference is I have his signature
Yeah,
right
I see that
here.
right on the side.
Okay,
Nice.
and what makes this special for me because I did when I met him in 2007.
Okay.
2006. Uh,
Okay.
I asked him to give a date at May 21st. Can you see?
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know why I asked him to give May 21st? The reason? Hello, Jacob? Hello, Jacob. Hello?
Well, you there, buddy?
There's a technical, I think there's a
No,
technical problem.
that's okay. So why did you choose May 21st?
Okay, because at May 21st, he was sworn as a third president.
So that was the date.
Yes, but
Okay.
this is if you see is the wakil president or vice
Yeah.
president, right? That's why I choose. I asked him to give at May 21st at
Okay.
1998. I
So it's the day
remember
that's
when
the day he changed from Wakil to president.
yes,
Yeah.
although this is not signing in the May 21st at
Yeah.
1998, but
Yeah.
it's like it's like repeat the story, right? For
Yeah.
him.
It's like symbolic.
Yeah, symbolic. I
Yeah.
remember when I asked him to sign the picture,
Mm-hmm.
his wife,
Mm-hmm.
Mrs. Ainun,
Yeah.
Mrs. Ainun say to him, whisper to Habibie and said, why he choose why me choose the date, not
Yeah.
the March 1998 when he elected as vice president.
Yeah.
And so I told her that no, ma'am, because I want this picture will be like historic picture.
Yeah.
The day when he sworn as the president.
That's really cool. That's a really good idea. I mean, it's a big date.
Yes. Well, this is if you want to see again.
Yeah. I mean,
This,
it's nice. So did he always, when he signed his autograph, did he always underline it and then write BJ Habibie underneath?
sometimes, but
Sometimes.
usually when, as we know that after he passed post presidency, when he
Mm-hmm.
was doing his old days, and on his
Mm-hmm.
old days, when he give autograph, sometimes he didn't write his name, just the autograph, not the
Not the BJ Habibie underneath.
BJP, no.
Okay.
Okay. Habibie is also the first former president of Indonesia that having a book signing. Book signing. He was the first
Oh,
president.
really?
Yes, because before Habibie, there is no former president that after they didn't become president, giving a book signing.
I mean, I guess that makes sense because Sukarno, he couldn't do
Yes,
any signings.
yes.
He was
And Suharto
in
too,
the
because
Istana or at his
Suharto,
house. And Suharto was not signing any books. He was already old and he
yes,
just stayed home, yeah?
yes, because the political situation.
Yeah.
And then there's something else I want to show you again. Like I told you before, this is a handwritten of Habibie.
Oh, wow. And how do you get something like that?
Okay. Uh, as you know that I am collecting the handwritten of some Indonesian famous person, especially
Yeah.
the former former president, former vice
Mm-hmm.
president, and some public figure, Indonesian public figure. But
Yeah.
the idea from having this handwritten is because this is the time when he have a book signing event about the book of Habibie,
Okay.
right? After I
Mm-hmm.
buy the book, suddenly I have idea why I don't ask Habibie to give his word by handwritten. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you see, this is the Habibie words for the young Indonesian generation.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Okay. I will read in the English maybe. Okay.
Oh, thank
Okay.
you.
Okay. Hope our next generation always better in intact. Intact. It's mean the intact. Man, I forgot intact. Intact. Better in intact and technology uh, better than the generation before,
Okay.
and become the uh, human resource that can be no, it's it's
Inspirational.
yeah,
Yeah. So even after his presidency, after the politics, he still cares about the technology very much then.
Imtak. Oh, I remember. Imtak is iman and takwa. Iman and takwa. Iman and tak.
Okay.
Iman. I don't know in English what say imtak.
I don't think we have it.
But the meaning is like is he want the next generation is better in the faith
Yeah.
more religious
Yeah.
and better from the old generation because he
Yeah.
believed that technology is very important for our nation.
Yeah.
It's
So
the summary like that.
so even after the presidency, after the politics, after whatever, his number one passion was still the technology then.
Yes.
Yeah. Always for first and foremost, he was a scientist, yeah, or a engineer.
Some people said that Habibie become president in the wrong time. Maybe
Yeah.
if Indonesia not in the financial crisis in 1997, maybe
Yeah.
he will be a good president, right?
Yeah.
He
I mean,
just
yeah, because he didn't really have a chance. I mean,
yes,
he was following massive protests and an economy that was falling apart. So I mean, his whole job was just to hope it didn't completely fall to
yes.
pieces.
And if you live in the era at the
Mhm.
1998, 1999,
Yeah.
it was when I was in high school at the time.
Okay.
You will know that almost every day there's a demonstration against Habibie at that time. Almost
Yeah.
every day. But
So the protest didn't stop with
yes,
the
because
ouster of Suharto. They kept going.
yeah, because they think that Habibie is the part of Suharto regime, right?
Okay. So they
That's
thought that
why
it was just a Golkar
they
continuation.
never give him a chance to lead the country.
Okay.
That's the problem.
Yeah. I
So
mean, it's basically he never had a chance
yes, basically he's a good president, but he didn't have much time to
to do
show that
anything.
his best contribution to the country.
Yeah. I think that I was the bad luck for Habibie
Hmm.
because what was it, 2017 or 2018? I arrived in Jakarta,
Okay.
and the next day Habibie died.
Oh, I see.
So I was in Jakarta watching all the the announcement and the breaking news, and they talked about it for days. And then he went to the hero cemetery and all that, and I watched all that on TV. So I think it was bad luck for him that I arrived, because if I didn't show up, maybe he keeps on living.
Oh, it's not bad luck. It's not bad luck.
Yeah, it seems like every time that I show up, somebody else dies from Indonesia.
It's just your opinion, but the actually it's not like that.
I mean, that's I guess the first time I went, it was like Independence Day a couple days after that. Then I guess the next one was not so exciting. There was an earthquake in Bali that we were in,
Oh,
and then Habibie dies the next time. Every time is something.
maybe it's just your mind, but it's not like that.
Yeah.
I believe
Every time that I arrive, Indonesia shakes.
because they know you
No, they
Indomie man, Indomie man.
yeah, it's I'm scared for your country the next time I show up. Who knows what'll happen?
So maybe it's so that you have a strong connection with Indonesia. Maybe, right?
I mean, I feel
because
bad for
because you have too much love with our country. That's you have a strong connection too. So,
if my connection makes Habibie die, then I feel bad.
everything like that.
Yeah. Oh, but yeah, I mean, he's an interesting guy. I mean, I like reading the stories about his work in in Germany and stuff like that too, because it's just he had a really long career. Like, he was a smart guy.
Very smart guy.
Yeah.
He even have his own movie, right?
Yeah. I mean, what, they made like two of them, yeah?
No, more than 2 films.
Was it more than two? I saw Habibie and Anoon, and I saw BJ Habibie, where he was the student.
No, there's another film that focus on the Ainun. I forgot
Oh
the
yeah.
yes.
So apparently they'll make BJ Habibie movies forever now.
I don't know if they have apa, new cast for the Habibie. I don't know.
Yeah. No, maybe Reza Rahadian after is too big now, huh?
Yes.
After Layangan Putus.
You also was like a putus.
Easy. Now he's too famous, you know. Now he's the Cinetron man, not
Yes.
just the movie man.
Uh, Before the COVID, he always maybe it every 3 months he always have a new film before
Yeah,
COVID.
yeah. Even like the Netflix in America, I saw quite a few. I mean, it was Critical 11 and Three Scarandi, and I mean, he was in all kinds of movies, you know, Leila Majun, all that stuff, and then
And you always
Layangan
and
Putus.
you watching all the movie? All
I
this
mean,
movie?
whatever I can, I try to watch, you know, because that way I can learn more of the language. So I put on the subtitles and
Bravo.
watch it, and then I watch it again without the subtitles, and I try to, you know, keep track of everything. It's good. It's a good study resource. That's why I really like AIDC because it's one of the only movies. And you know, the movie itself is whatever, but it's one of the only movies that the girls they speak like you hear on the street. You know, like it's
you
the
like
speech is very.
the first movie or the second movie of
Oh, the first one. I mean, the second one I saw it once, but like the first one, you know, it's almost like you hear like on the street where they're like the, you know, very fast and you know, and it's kind of like what you hear over there, you know. It's like when I watch the other movies, they're speaking nicely. Oh yeah, so, yeah. In that movie, they're speaking like regular kids, so it's good because it makes me understand more, you know. Hello, hello. Guang, that's a guy, you know, it's very Jakarta slang.
You know that the movie it's in the 2001, right? It's
Yeah.
20
years ago.
Years ago, right?
Yeah. But it's still my cultural reference of Jakarta language. Yeah, but I mean, you know, it's like it's good to see because a lot of movies they speak, you know, fairly formal. But when I arrive in Indonesia and I'm on walking down the street, no one's speaking formal. No one's, you know, they're not speaking like the movies. So I need something where I need someone to be like, "Eh, bule, lu enggak suka apa?" You know, and I'll be like, "What?" Then I can understand. You know,
it's like TOEFL, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
If we test TOEFL, we like. I remember when I test TOEFL several times.
Yeah.
It's like that. Like, what did they say? Like it's just like a too formal, right? It's more easy when we meet foreign people and just talk conversation, right? Rather than listening.
Yeah.
He will then blah 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 blah. Huh?
He does not want to go today because it is too crowded. No, you know, it's not. Nobody talks that way. What is the subject? He crowded. Yeah, I mean, you know, so like that's I appreciate AIDC for you know for using the more real language. It's not calm. It's not whatever. It's you know it's more real. You know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because it's the apa in Indonesia it's a gaul. Gaul.
Yeah, gaul. Yeah. You know, it makes me. It gives me a better understanding. It's, you know, I don't like the kids. They see like the janitor and they're like, "Pa, pa," you know, and it's just like, oh, it's not like pa. It's like pa, pa, you know. It's like little birds, you know. It's better.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So what else? We talk about Habibie.
I don't know. I think I went from Habibie to AIDC. I think I covered everything I know.
But you only have one Habibie picture, or there's any Habibie?
I have another one somewhere, but it's the same style. It's the same.
Oh.
I think it was like 1989 where they used a different photo. You know, they took a different photo for their like an updated photo.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, Habibie, you know, like to find like originals from Europe and America, I think it's harder to find because outside of him being like a student, he really was just a government scientist, whatever. Why did the West need to run many stories on that? Maybe the plane that he developed or whatever, but I don't think that there was a big need for Habibie stories in America, or in Europe.
The demon will it's more Sukarno and Soeharto, right?
Yeah, I mean that's the big two. Even today, there's still the legacy of those two in American, like in American knowledge, is still bigger than the current day. I mean, it's sadly they just have the big reputation.
Maybe someday I will show you my one of my collection is the letter from Soeharto. Signed by
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome.
It's like the when he has a birthday and I sent him a letter and then
Yeah.
he replied the letter with the signing that say thank you for your kindness, like blah 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 blah, like that.
Yeah. That's really cool. That's really cool. Hey, you got it all, man. You got it all. I want to be like you.
There's
I want to be
many
like you.
I think there's many people who have collection better than me. I'm just
Nah,
I'm just
Mr.
I'm just maybe lucky for some item but not everything.
I don't know. It seems like you have some kind of a record, so it must be pretty good.
Uh, it's only like certificate.
Okay, it's still, it's not good enough. I just have the record. What do I know?
You can have a record too if you want.
No, I'm not cool enough. Nobody wants to give me a record. They don't want to, for me, they're like, look at that guy. All that we need to do is kick him out of the country.
I know your goal now is to have to remove the fake Jacob Cash, right, from Google.
Yeah, that's my goal. I want to get rid of that other guy. The other guy takes up all the good space.
So, jadi teman-teman, bagi yang menonton video ini, Jacob Cash ini kalau kita ketik nama Jacob Cash di Google, maka yang muncul adalah foto Jacob Cash dari Australia. That's why Jacob, the real Jacob Cash from DC is
right here. Is right here, not that other guy.
And let's hope that mari kita berharap semoga di akhir tahun 2022 ini kalau kita mengetik Jacob Cash di Google, yang muncul adalah Jacob Cash.
Yeah,
DC.
the real one.
Yes. Please support Jacob Cash.
Yeah, that other guy, he gives me a bad reputation. He's too good looking.
Okay, maybe that's all. If yes, only that we talk about the video, right?
I think that's good.
Okay, okay, we'll see for the next topic. I will end the record first. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Okay, and okay, thank you, Jacob, for the discussion about Habibie, right? Thank you for showing the picture.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. I really like your stuff. Like, it's really cool to see that handwriting and the signed picture and stuff. Awesome.
Thank you. You also have a good collection too about the the Habibie picture, right?
Yeah.
Hopefully someday you can make exhibition, so you can see all the photo collection.
Yeah, you're gonna need a big space.
Yes,
a big space.
Hopefully, in the next independence ceremony in the US, you can show or you can make your exhibition in the embassy.
If they ever want me to, all they have to do is let me know. I'll let them choose whatever they want.
Yes, I think we all support you from Indonesia, and hopefully everything is going success.
Yeah.
For your plan.
I hope so, buddy.
Because it's make us proud.
Yeah, well, it makes me proud to have other people proud of me.
Yes. Okay, thank you for this time. Okay.
Of course.
I'll stop the recording first, and then we talk about the Suharto, right?
Yes, we got a picture of him.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Jacob. And in 3, 2, 1, and go.